Not only can Order Up be accessed through your computer, it can also be accessed through your iPhone, Android, and tablet through its app.
With football season right around the corner, Davis expects a lot of orders from Sooner fans that want to stand out in the crowd. With her bright colors, burst of glitter, and edgy fonts, she hopes that her shirts will be a new trend in the sea of crimson and cream. Places like the basement of Adams Hall were meeting grounds for the Afro-Student Union organization, where they were able to plan their parties and all events. Construction has now resumed for Legacy Park. The park was supposed to open July 2014, but due to recent weather conditions, the park will now open August 2014. Students are constantly looking for the newest apartments to live in, and with new ones popping up every year, it's not hard for them to find new residents. But University Greens is one of the oldest apartments, so they have to promote themselves a little bit differently.
Ebola, its own discoverer, calls it a spectacular virus.
So why are we still letting people into the country?
Ebola death rate.
Ebola story.
Ebola free.
Ebola.
Ebola.
Stop field walking. President Obama and tonight.
Ebola is the monstrosity of 2014. People all over the world have seen the suffering, but the unseen part of the sickness is the spreading of stereotypes concerning the African community. One University of Oklahoma student and her aunt have been thrown into a new distorted life because of the way people are reacting. The additional social stress has become a hurdle in the race to help their family survive in Sierra Leone, mainly because of comments like,
"It's gonna kill off our race," and people don't really care because it's in Africa. I've heard that, Africans have it, and be aware, be cautious when you're talking to an African.
Honorcore Abby hears these jokes constantly throughout her week while she's at school. But in the age of social media, those painful remarks were able to follow her home.
I get on Instagram and I see people making jokes about Ebola, or, oh, you're African, you have Ebola, and it breaks my heart because I feel like people are really dying by the thousands, and we think it's the funniest thing.
Honorcore is first-generation Sierra Leonean. The Dallas native is tackling the fear she has for her father in Dallas.
Because my dad or my family has an accent, and they are from Africa, that every virus that happens in Africa or anything that's going on, it automatically puts a target on their back.
While she concentrates on the suffering her family is enduring in Sierra Leone, at the age of 21, she feels responsible and helpless, especially for her family that's so far away.
They might think that we're just in America doing our own thing and not worried about them. And I think our family here is like, no, like that's not what's going on. We're worried about y'all all the time. We're worried about if y'all are eating, if y'all are, drinking, and if y'all are going to sleep. And I think about my aunts all the time, like, okay, I get nervous when I see foreign phone calls, and I'm like, okay, I'm nervous to answer this phone because I'm scared someone's going to be like, somebody passed away.
Evelyn Kaba, Honorcore's aunt, still has family in Sierra Leone. As an adult, she is currently responsible for financially supporting her family because Ebola has stopped life as they've known it. Even though she has to financially support her daughter at OU and maintains her household, she still sends $500 a month, but that's still not enough to feed her family of almost 20.
I'm really afraid that I don't want to be stereotyped that because I'm from Africa, even though I left there in 2005 to visit, that I have Ebola.
If she visited Africa in 2005, then why is there still fear? Subconsciously, it's because of quarantine. By definition, quarantine means to separate a person or animal from its community because of the disease. Evelyn said that Sierra Leone's perception of quarantine has been taken to the extreme for many years.
Yeah, quarantine means that they take you and put you in a place and treat you like an animal. You have no rights whatsoever. And they will treat you like an animal. They will feed you like an animal. You will not see daylight. You will not see sunshine. You would be totally isolated with no resources. Quarantine in America is totally different. There's not dehumanization. The resources are available. They treat you in the hospital. Yes, you're under isolation, but you're not treated like a non-human. And in Sierra Leone, you are.
The concern, love, and hope she has for her and her family is something that is weighing on her heavy because of the way people are reacting to Ebola. The psychological, economical, and physiological stress that her and her family are going through can be seen through the sadness in her eyes.
Is there a certain guilt
that you may feel? And can you repeat that? Oh.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do feel guilt because the Lord has blessed me, which I'm very thankful for. But they're suffering, and they have no outlet. The only resources they have, it's us, the family. And not everybody is doing as well as I am. So of course the burden is a lot on me, and I can only do so much.
The Freshman 15 is one of the biggest traditions in college because students get to dabble in a variety of delicious foods. One thing people always want to know is,
"Hi, do you deliver?"
Blake Cantrell noticed that problem, so he decided to introduce Norman to Order Up, which is an online website that shows you which restaurants deliver or do takeout.
But I'm also trying to provide the best deals and specials that I can for those customers. Like I said, the specials that I'm getting from the restaurants on Order Up are unique to Order Up, so I want to be able to provide a value to customers here in town that they wouldn't be able to find anywhere else.
For a 49-cent fee, people can order their food through Order Up and experience exclusive deals. Order Up has already confirmed most of Norman's restaurants, so students can choose to pick up a Louis burger or wait for their pita pit sandwich to be delivered.
I think Order Up will be great for college students because it's an easy way to access all the different types of restaurants that deliver around campus, and it makes it easy to just look at one place.
Not only can Order Up be accessed through your computer, it can also be accessed through your iPhone, Android, and tablet through its app. People in Norman, Moore, and surrounding areas will soon be able to access their local restaurants through Order Up when it launches this summer. Kiana King, OU Nightly.